Speaker Sir, I rise to support the demand and oppose the cut motion. Speaker Sir, the draft notification which was dated 6 July 2022, which was published in the Gazette of India. After that, a fresh draft notification dated 31st July 2024 has been published in the Gazette of India. This is regarding more than 106 villages in Goa as eco-sensitive areas. आणि तातूंतल्यो आमच्या 70 भागाच्यो 2 years back when I spoke on this issue, I had spoken that there are 55 villages. But this time in the new gazetted notification, I saw and I realized that there are 63 villages. And when we spoke last time, we had requested that आमच्यो ज्यो तितल्यो villages आसा त्यो सगळ्यो कमी जावच्यो म्हणून and try to see how you can remove these villages away from eco-sensitive areas, because already our people are reeling under the Mahadev sanctuary, because since Mahadev sanctuary has been notified, the लोक जे पयली इतले decades थंय रावताले तांचे सगळे जो धंदो आशिल्लो business आशिल्लो सगळो बंद जालो, because there were lot of people rearing cattle there. They couldn't do that. थंय शेती करताले ती बंद पडली because they had to stop all that. So आमची कितलीशी जी पुरण शेती आसुनी की दुसरी टायपची जी शेती जंगलांनी जाताली ही सगळे बंद पडले इतले वर्सां, कित्याक सँक्च्युरी डिक्लेअर जाली. आणि आता आफ्टर सँक्च्युरी डिक्लेअर जातकच, because of the Western Ghats and it being the biodiversity hotspot, and we all know how sensitive this whole topic is and the whole area is, but we have to be also sensitive and sensitized to our people, and we have to understand ki amche log je itle decades thai rauta itle hazarani. When this notification came up, we immediately we said we don't agree to this, and you have to be a little give relaxation in terms of notifying so many villages at one time. ह्या विलेजीस इतल्यो तुम्ही नोटिफाय केल्या, तातून आमची भुईपालची पासून विलेज घाल्या, वेर द बिग ACGL company is right now there employing over 1,000 employees. Even this village is notified as a eco-sensitive areas. आणि हातून आणि आमचे कितलेशे मायनिंग एरियाजय आसा ज्यो eco-sensitive areas आसा, ह्यो तर सगळ्यो eco-sensitive. Valpoi municipality has come under eco-sensitive area. So how can all these areas be termed as eco-sensitive areas where there is so much of economic activity happening already? आणि हे पयलीच सँक्च्युरी खातीर ज्यो इतली इकॉनॉमिक एक्टिविटी लोकांची बंद पडिली, हे तर आता तर परत इको सेन्सिटिव्ह एरियाज म्हणून तुम्ही डिक्लेअर केले जाल्यार आमच्यो 63 विलेजीस ज्यो आता तुम्ही सेकंड नोटिफिकेशनान ज्यो नोटिफाय केल्या त्यो, यू कॅन इमॅजिन हाऊ मेनी पीपल आर गोइंग टू गेट डिस्प्लेस्ड. दे आर गोइंग टू लूज देअर होम्स, दे आर गोइंग टू लूज देअर प्रॉपर्टी, दे आर गोइंग टू लूज देअर होल एक्झिस्टन्स. आणि पयलीं म्हणटा ते वेन दिस नोटिफिकेशन केम अबाउट, आमी 10,000 वी सेंट मेमोरेंडम विथ 10,000 signatures of our people from Sattari to the MOEF, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And he submit zalle, they saw it, they realized it when their committee members, identification committee members had come here. We had a big meeting in Sattari about it, and everybody had come with their submissions and memorandums as to how they are going to get displaced. So Planning Commission has laid down criteria for identification of villages of Western Ghat, which states that 20% of the taluka should be 600 meters above mean sea level. The area should be forest and villages should be contiguous to ESA of Western Ghats of neighboring states. Before including any village as ESA, all these criteria must be examined, verified, and appropriate representation made to the MOEF of those villages which do not fit the criteria should be submitted in time, I feel. There are certain villages, like I mentioned about Bhuipal. So you have to see, because of the socio-economic conditions, how these villages can be excluded. And Valpoi municipality, again, it's a big municipality. Municipalities, if you start including in ESA, you know, there are thousands of people living there. So, and each one of them have their constitutional right over their property, over their right to live there. So they are going to be deprived of all this. And most of these residents of these villages are totally dependent on their land, on their farming that they are doing, and what little bit of socio-economic activity happens in areas like ours. आमचो ग्रामीण भाग थंय जास्त डेव्हलपमेंट ना, जास्त इंडस्ट्रियलायझेशन ना, हे ना, आणि with whatever little they are living, because if this gets notified, ESA, with 63 villages, I just want to know, already आमची 10,000 memorandum signatures पावल्या दिल्ली, but हांव तुमकां विचारपाक सोदता की इतले सगळे लोक, where are you going to move them, or what are they going to, how are they going to exist tomorrow, how are they going to live, what about their livelihoods? I just need to know how this is. So I request the Honorable Minister to please look into this, because this is a very serious matter. आनी कितें जाता, शहराच्या लोकांक समजुपा शकना आमच्या लोकांची भावना, आमची भावना, because we come from that area which is affecting us. And ही एरिया आमची, it is all over the Western Ghats. आमचे 70 तालुका सावड्ड्याचे आसा, सांगे आसा, काणकोण आसा, पण मॅक्सिमम हातून अफेक्ट जाता 106 विलेजीस तर घेतले, 63 विलेजीस आमचे 70च्योच घेतल्या. सो यू कॅन इमॅजिन, तातून आनी लोक टायगर रिझर्वाचे उलयतात, ऑलरेडी सँक्च्युरी आसा, सो हातून लोक रावतले खंय? Should I, are you making provision for them to transport them to the cities? Should I send, like all these people should be sent to the cities to live in cities? Because आमच्या तर areas तर हेच eco-sensitive जाल्यो, थंय तर तांकां रावपाक मेळपाना, they won't be able to live there. So will the government make provision to transport all of them to cities? And over here there are over 10,000 forest right cases which are not yet cleared. So 10,000 forest right cases are not yet cleared. There are so many of these cases of people living in the sanctuaries, तांचे अजून clear जावना cases. तातून आनी आता आनी eco-sensitive areas तर तुमी तर हाडले, जाल्यार where are all these people going to start living?